Hello my fellow Retromaniacs and welcome to Let's Play Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri demo version that came with the Australian PC Authority cover disc from March 1999. There's also Test Drive 5 demo. I already played the PlayStation 1 version, but let's see. Yeah, I never played this game. I have not played too many Sid Meier's games anyway, except a little bit the Civilization series, but I'm not like some people have like addiction for Civilization, but I played only it a couple of times, and I never addicted to me in a way that I would want to play it again and again and again. So let's see. I think this is quite similar to the Sid Meier's what was that game I played? Conquistadors. Check the readme. It's just troubleshooting. Oh, it's Fluxy Games. Huh? Why did it create a non-demo folder? What is this? Wrong resolution. Welcome to the Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri demo version. The demo captures the early excitement of the game by providing a limited 100-turn single-player game. While playing, you'll be able to build 10 bases and discover technologies up to level 5. You'll be able to select one of the 7 unique factions, each with its own agenda and strategy. The full version of Alpha Centauri lets you play through the entire game, including 5 pathways to victory, 32 secret projects with full motion video, more technologies, more units, multiplayer maps, customizable options. The full version also includes considerable more art, sound, music, and animation. For more details, see the splash screen when you exit the screen. Okay. Well, there's a problem here. Oh, okay. It's in full screen. Can't even see the credits. You need the full version. Quick start. Planetfall. D3. A new era of struggle and opportunity awaits you. The UN starship Unity has arrived in the Alpha Centauri system after a 40-year voyage. Well, that's fast. It's like 1/40th light speed. All contact with Earth has been lost after Captain Garland's assassination by an unknown assailant. The crew mutinied and split into 7 factions, each side seizing control of one of the Unity's colony pods. You now shape the destiny of your Gaian faction, which has just made planet 4. Okay. Did it crash? Hearing something. Zip, zip, zip. I think it crashed. Let me try again. No, no. Oh, okay. Gaia's stepdaughters, the green. In the Great Commons at Gaia's Landing, we have a tall and particularly beautiful stand of white pine planted at the time of the first colonies. It represents our promise to the people and the planet itself never to repeat the tragedy of Earth. What happened in Earth? Maybe a nuclear war. Leading Eater, Sky, Plant Dreams. Human Hive. What are these? Learn to overcome the crass demands of flesh and bone, for they warp the matrix through which we perceive the world. Extend your awareness outwards beyond the self of body to embrace the self of group and the self of humanity. The goals of the group and the greater race are transcendent, and to embrace them is to achieve enlightenment. German Shengyi Zhang, Essays of Mind and Matter. University of Planet. The substructure of the universe regresses infinitely towards smaller and smaller components. Behind atoms we find electrons, and behind electrons quarks. Its later unraveled reveals new secrets, but also new mysteries. Academics Prokochev, for I have tasted fruit. Hippie group. Morgan. I remember thinking, human behavior is economic behavior. The particulars may vary, but competition for limited resources remains a constant. Need as well as greed have followed us to the stars, and the rewards of wealth still awaits those wise enough to recognize this deep drumming of our common pulse. Okay. Thanks, Morgan Freeman. Spartan Federation. Superior training and superior weaponry have, when taken together, a geometric effect on overall military strength. Well-trained, well-equipped troops can stand up to many more times their lesser brethren than linear arithmetic would seem to indicate. Colonel Corazon San Diego, Spartan Battle Manual. The Lord believes. The righteous need not cover before the drumbeat of human progress. The song of yesterday fades into the challenge of tomorrow. God still watches and judges us. Evil lurks in the datalinks as it lurked in the streets of yesteryear. But it was never the streets that were evil. Sister Miriam Godwinson, the blessed struggle. Peacekeeping forces, humanitarian. As the Americans learned so painfully in the Earth's final century, free flow of information is the only safeguard against tyranny. The once same people whose leaders at last lose their grip on the information flow will soon burst with freedom and vitality, but the free nation gradually constricting its grip on public discourse has begun its rapid slide into despotism. Beware of he who would deny you access to information, for in his heart he dreams himself your master. Commissioner Brownlie, UN Declaration of Rights. Well, I would like to select them. Lala, a new era of struggle and opportunity awaits you. Yeah, I don't think I can play this game. Which is a shame. What if I change the resolution a little bit? Can I even see the splash screen? No. It was supposed to be like a ad for the full game. Iron goal, mine, all mine. Economic victory. Don't restart eliminated players. Flexible starting locations, spoils of war. Yeah, I think this is more like about gathering resources than the original civilization. And there's like all kinds of weird elements. So instead of like wood and gold, you have like uranium or some fancy ectoplasm or something. I don't know. Oh, every time it seems to go a little bit further. I can also already see the map. Comlink. Mission years 21. 110. It's a shame I can't play it. I may try a different Windows. Oh, now it's working. The colony post has crash landed on Alpha Centauri. Its stores have been used to found your first base, New Jerusalem. You can use the Scout Patrol unit, which is now active, to explore the surrounding areas. It can also be used to defend if necessary. Click the Tour button. A unit status box blinks when it's ready to move. Use this Scout Patrol to explore. You can use the arrow keys or the mouse to move units. The space bar tells a unit to stay where it is for now. Only naval and air units can enter ocean squares. The xenofungus is a form of plant life native to Alpha Centauri. For now, think of it as a dangerous obstacle. The main menu is summoned by clicking this button. It works much like your Windows Start button. Advanced players may wish to switch to detailed menus from the game menu. Terraform Game HQ Network Map. The Comlink button allows you to contact other factions. You can click on the name of any faction you've met to open negotiations. In a multiplayer game, this window will also show the chat status at current turn clock. Yeah, I'm certain that this was very popular multiplayer online game. Probably still played. I don't know if there was any like sequel. Is there like Alpha Centauri 2 or 3? I haven't really paid attention to the Sid Meier's series. The unit window shows you which unit you are moving right now. The terrain window details the terrain at your current location. The rainier, greener an area is, the more nutrients it produces. The rockier an area, the more minerals it makes, and the higher an area, the more energy can be produced. Okay, moist river. Psych. The stack window allows you to see all of the units in the current square. Click on any unit here to select it. Note the unit stat, e.g. 111 indicates weapon armory and moves. Better units have higher values. Okay, now it's 2101. So it's not paused automatically. To browse useful data of many types throughout the game. You can click here to cycle through different displays or to hold a display which you wish to study in detail. The message button causes the message window to list events which have occurred at your bases recently, such as new interns built drone riots, etc. You can click on listed items at your affected base. Info button causes the message window to cycle through general information. World window shows an overhead map of the whole planet. You may click anywhere on the map to cause to be zoomed to that location. The current date and your energy reserves are shown here. So your first job is to use your scout patrol to explore the area around your base. Use take this to prevent help menu. Okay. Oh, I pressed the base control screen. Production and economics growth of your base, New Jerusalem. Click the tour button for more details. We'll begin the base tour by introducing you to the governor. The governor is a valuable assistant who can help you control the activities of your base. Whether beginner or expert, you will find the governor can something. The explore button tells the governor to concentrate on finding and occupying new territory. Bases set to explore will typically concentrate on building scouts, colony pods, transports, and occasional naval units for scouting oceans. This button is especially useful early in the game when you need to expand quickly. The Discover button emphasizes scientific discovery and technological breakthroughs. The governor will concentrate on building science facilities, such as network nodes, secret projects, probe teams, and prototype units. This button is especially effective with large, well-protected bases deep in your interior. The build button mandates infrastructure and growth. The governor will tend to build facilities and formers. Use this button to any time to have your base concentrate on peaceful growth. Use the Conquer button to build up your military. In this mode, your base will produce military units of all varieties and their associated facilities, such as command centers. Use this button whenever you need to attack or defend. You now have enough information to get started. If you wish, click the End Tour button, begin reading, and you manage a base yourself. We'll begin with the Governor button proper, which can be used to turn the Governor on and off. But clicking the Explore Discover button, government turns to govern on. The Advanced Governor button brings up a dialog box which allows you to customize your governor. For instance, you could tell your governor to build only facilities. The information shows the name of the base. For convenience, the date and your current energy reserves shown here. If your base has grown large enough to pose a danger to a local environment, the ecological damage indicator shows the percentage chance of intervention by planet. The population bar shows you the citizens of New Jerusalem. Each person represents about 1,000 colonists. Most of your citizens will be grey workers, capable of producing standard resources. Later, you may elevate some citizens to become specialists, doctors, technicians, librarians, etc. Good social conditions in your colony may cause some workers to become green talents. Poor social conditions and overcrowding will turn them into red drones. Whenever your base has more drones than talents, there will be a drone riot. To correct this problem, build a psych-related base facility such as a recreation dome, convert some citizens into doctors, or increase your energy allocation to psych. The Nerves table button is particularly draconian means of controlling drone riots. If you nerves table your citizens, they will cease rioting for at least 10 turns. Do this only in an emergency. However, because nerve stabling is considered an atrocity. But the production box shows what the base is currently making. Bases can produce new units or build facilities to improve the base itself. The base uses minerals to produce things. When all of the minerals icons in the box light up, your new unit facility will be ready. The build queue shows what this base will build next after it finishes its current production. Click the Change button. Use the Hurry button if you need to finish something fast. You can spend your energy reserves to complete production quickly. The Garrison box shows what units are currently possessed. You can click on your force yeah, there's just so much learning here. Obviously, if you have played any of the Civilization games, you probably can acclimatize easily, because it's quite similar to the Civilization. But like I said, I have not really played the Civilization games properly. I tend to forget how to play them each time. If I play them every 5 years, 1 hour, it's not enough to memorize all these things. The base map shows the region around your base. Any square in this region can be farmed, mined, or otherwise improved by your citizens in order to produce nutrients, minerals, and energy, which are the basic economic units of the game. Squares in use are marked with icons, showing the quantity of each resource they are producing. You can utilize one square on this map for each worker you have at this base. You can also always utilize the base square itself. You can track workers from square to square or track them into the population bar to elevate them to specialists. You cannot utilize unexplored squares, squares utilized by other nearby bases, or squares occupied by enemy units. Nutrient bar shows your current nutrient production. Nutrients feed your citizens and help your colony to grow. Each citizen needs 2 nutrients each turn to live. This consumption is shown on the left side of the bar. Any surplus nutrients produced is shown on the right side of the bar. The surplus, if any, is stored each turn for possible future use and population growth. Any items appearing in red represents a shortfall and can lead to starvation. If you need to improve nutrient production, move citizens on the area map to squares which produce more nutrients. Send your former units on the map to build farms in these squares. The mineral bars show the current mineral production. Depending on the number of military units you have built and your social engineering settings, you may have to expend some minerals each turn to support existing units. This is shown at the left of the bar. Any surplus minerals are shown at the right of the bar. They are roughly at the current production. Any other shortfall can lead to elimination of some spirit. Send your former into more mines. Energy bar diagrams. Current research. Any red flag. Inefficiency. Inefficiency increases when your social engineering choices are inadequate to the needs of a large colony and a population. If you are losing a lot of energy due to inefficiency, consider building a children's garage to increase efficiency, or switching to a more economically efficient social model, democratic or green, for instance. Send your former units to more solar collectors. Yeah, I'm not gonna learn to play the game really, just for the demo version. I only have like 20 minutes left before I have to go, so next base, rename, close the base control screen. Okay. Now, go. Supply pods seated by your starship to Unity are items of particular interest. As you explore your planet, you must enter the square containing the pod in order to find what it contains. Okay. Turn complete. This is not a pod after all, but an alien artifact. We should take it to the base containing a network node for further study. There's no sound also. I'm afraid that this will crash at any time, so move this alien artifact back to one of your bases as quickly as you can. Later, when you put the network node, you how do I pick it up? Oh, this is a unit. Fuck. Use card patrol. Well, is it like automatically doing the next turn? Because usually there's like end of turn. Then you have to wait until something happens. This person is gonna move to Jerusalem. Okay. Let's go this way then. We have found a mysterious monolith. Investigate. Always. Use new orders, press enter to turn. Target technology. Discipline status. Okay. Okay, now it's turn complete. I thought there was only like this only shows that they can only move one. One square, but it seems that they can move up to 3 moves. Quite sure. Can I like highlight, see the info about these? Help. Scout. They only move 1. So why could I move 3? I don't know. There's all kinds of neat stuff here. Missile. Planet Buster. Quasi-nuclear planet buster in future, only but atrocity. Destroy everything within a radius equal to their reactor size. Craters. Cool. Use the plan punishable by imminent expulsion from the planetary council. Total military destruction. Oh, by whom? You have to obtain conflict free, so follow. You can convince planetary council to vote planetary policies, including election of planetary governor, supreme leader. Oh no, there's some Palpatine gonna take control of the whole galaxy. Once again, the deceased will rule the galaxy, and there shall be peace. Leader of 1-2 faction lies to Mr. Necklace. Yeah, there's lots of content in this game. I'm just overwhelmed at the moment. But obviously, the more you play it, the better, you know, you learn to play it. But I don't have time for that. I want to play something else. I want to play that Test Drive 5 demo. So let me do a couple of rounds and quit. I think this is like probably available on Steam and Good Old Games and with the proper audio and sound. I don't know why the sound is not playing at all. Maybe it glitched because of those crashes. Diplomatic victory. How do you convince factions anyway? How do you get loyalty? Pact Brothers. Because I think usually in these kind of games, you know, they are quite hostile. I remember playing like Age of Empires. They usually never want to become allies. They usually just demand more resources, and then they, if you don't, at some point you don't give them everything you got, they treat you as an enemy. So they really like no diplomacy in Age of Empires. Gatling laser. Graviton gun. I wonder if they had to like compress some of this art for the demo. Singularity engine. What? Can you create a black hole? Self-aware machines. I swear sometimes they're watching me. Manually can't. Kierkegaard. Are these true or fake? Fake quotations. Secret projects. Human Genome Project. Well, that's already done. Virtual World. World Wide Web. Hologram tethers. Translator. Space elevator. Classic sci-fi stuff. Polus. The game. Neural amplifier. Longevity vaccine. You're gonna end up Matrix kind of situation where all factions are dead and robots will take over the planet. Maybe that's possible, you know. It's a draw. Everyone loses. Yeah, there's just so much stuff here, you know. And again, I would probably like to play the first Sid Meier's games, that is Civilization 1 and 2, properly. Before these, like, you know, spin-off games. I played, you know, the first Civilization, the second game, and the third game a little bit, but I'm not really like, can't say that I know how to play them really. Try to read some some manual, but I didn't really understand. Maybe my IQ is not high enough for these kinds of game. I should probably play Mario Kart instead for a smooth brain like me. Okay, what now? What is this artifact? What can I do with it? Activate units here. What I'm supposed to do here? Alien artifact. Mysterious and unexplained alien devices sometimes discovered on the planet. If you can find an artifact and return it one of your bases, you will have several options. You can link it to network node. If you have one. Okay, how do I create a network node? Information networks. Discover one. So colony pod. No. What do you mean network node? Confused. Is it a network node? Workshop. Explore, discover. Chassis. Okay. You can do all kinds of tuning thing. Explore colony port. Can I like create roads like in there? No idea. No. Stay. Fuck. Defend. Hold. Okay. Oh, there's another Structs unit. Several. Oh, we covered a survey pod from the Unity. Abandoned minerals. Now what? I don't want to do anything. Hold. If you have a base within 2 squares, it will be able to produce additional minerals. Follows rich. Secrets of human brain. Policy research lab helps you research new technologies. Sure. Survey pod. Nutrient resources. Okay. How many turns do I have? Oh, okay, it seems to be doing now. Okay, colony pod. New base. Okay, and B. Revelation base. Yeah, I didn't want to be the fundamentals, but whatever. Okay. Can I now build roads? No. All right. Let's go this way. What was that? Enemy? We have recovered a supply pod from Unity. Rover in working condition. Oh, nice. The fast unit rover unit gets to move twice each turn unless it enters rocking fungus square. That number is 2. Combat bonuses. New order. Okay, technology. have made a breakthrough. Centauri ecology. Weather paradigm. Planet's atmosphere. Though a gasping death to humans and most animals, is paradise for Earth plants. The high nitrate contents of the soil and the rich yellow sunlight bring an abundance harvest, wherever adjustments can be made for the unusual soil conditions. Empathy. Weather paradigm. Terraform unit. For farmers. Yes. All right. Mindworms. Feared life forms can appear suddenly. Attack. Oh no. Cannot move between squares adjacent to other players' units. To have to attack. Psi combat. I won. Oh shit. They're attacking those mindworms. Discipline status. Interlude. Walking alone through the corridors of New Jerusalem, you skim the security reports on recent attacks by the horrific native mindworms, giant swarms or boils of these mottled 10-centimeter nightmares have wriggled out of their fungal beds of late and now threaten to overwhelm base parameters in several sectors. Victims are paralyzed with psi-induced terror and then experience an unimaginable excruciating death as the worms burrow into their brain to implant their ravenous larvae. It's like zombies. Only the most disciplined security squads can overcome their fear long enough to trigger the flame guns, which can keep the worms at bay. Clearly, you will have to tend carefully to the morale of the troops. Furthermore, since terror and surprise increase human casualties dramatically in these encounters, it will be important to strike first when mindworms boils are detected. You consider ordering some former detachments to construct sensors on your vulnerable bases to aid in such detection efforts. Okay. Yeah, the sound is glitched, otherwise it probably would work. Pause at the end of turn, okay. I think that's a default by the first Civilization game. Pause after every battle. Interludes. I haven't. Detailed map. Yeah, I think it's probably enough for now. If I would play this, I would play the full version, not the demo. Obviously, if I had this demo back in the early days, 90s, I would have played this probably a lot, and maybe nowadays I would regard this as one of my favorite games. Okay, there's another port there. Biogenetics. The inquiries in the biogenetics center to prevention and treatment of these problems. Human genetic code, that's already been done. Monolith. Colony pod. Should I create something else now? Yeah, former. I think I should go maybe here. You should probably go back there. Oh, I'm running out of gas or something. Industrial base. Synth metal armor. Superconductor. Okay. Progressing quite fast. Sentinels. Still haven't found any. Found any other factions if they are here. Okay. What do they do? Okay, and B. "98 turns. Our unit has fallen through a dimensional gate. What? Where am I? Oh. Well, that wasn't too far away. Oh, former. What do I do with this? I think I am supposed to like farm something. Collectors trap energy for your colony, which helps you. Press S. Silent monolith. Repulse supplepod. Okay, more of these. Moist river. Mineral bonus. No. Okay. Farm. To build a farm, press F. I almost feel like I would like to continue this scenario if only a sounds would work. Can I save this? Okay. Yeah. That's an order, mister. Okay, that's the 32 original full motion videos. 3D world generator. Most satisfying grand strategy game yet. Well, the sound should work, so I don't know why they didn't on the demo. Maybe the demo completely lacks all audio, which seems weird. But anyway, yeah, it's a good game, I can tell, even after playing it such a short time. You know, it's a game that requires time and patience. So I don't know if I'm gonna play it properly, but let's see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.